To be honest with you, I'm not very hopeful because I see what's going on in Syria and it's just what's going on in the Arab world. Uh, Things are just getting worse. I think we have all of the ingredients of a solution in Yemen. If there is a dialogue and reconciliation, we need to focus on that now. But there is a great deal of international reluctance that sometimes when there is one step forward, we take two steps back. And I think, international policies and US policies end up affecting Yemen really a lot. And I think there has been a media failure um, in terms of reporting objectively on what's going on in Yemen because, and I hate to bring this up because I always ask people not to bring it up, but after the Khashoggi murder, uh, there has been just almost like I think there's been an emotional calculation rather than a rational calculation where people really forgot about, you know, um, how do we preserve our interests? How can we move beyond this? Um, and it actually came to the detriment of Yemen because all of a sudden you see all questions of policy around Yemen are centered around how do we punish the Saudis, not how do we help the Yemenis. So this has been really unfortunate for Yemenis. So whatever is happening on the global scale, it ends up reflecting in Yemen. And I would also think about, the Iran-U.S. Tensions, where Iranians sent the Houthis to launch drone attacks on Saudi Arabia, and we're like, we didn't do it. The Houthis did it. So they're hiding behind this plausible deniability, which it's just not helping. And it's not helping the peace process for Yemen. So as the UN envoy is doing all of his work, the Houthis say, oh, we're all for peace. And then the second day they fire at Saudi Arabia. Well, how Saudi Arabia supposed to react? And it's kind of funny, but there's a volley of ballistic missiles and drones that go into Saudi Arabia. They don't even make the news anymore.